quick update. He pulled out. I don't know if it was him that pulled out or the doctors pulled him out of the card, as it turns out that he is sick, right? This is coming from Dana himself, that Ian Garry had apparently like the flu and then it turned into pneumonia and he could not fight. So he missed media day and now he's off the fight. He's not going to be fighting at UFC 296 and might not be part of the press conference that a lot of people are looking forward to. That is crazy. A lot of people had speculation that Ian Garry would not show up for the press conference, but I don't know if a lot of people thought that he wouldn't show up to the fight itself. Now, I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to Ian Garry for any fighter in this kind of situation if they get sick, but there was a lot of drama, a lot of heat coming his way from the fans and the fighters, both, and people were looking to see how he would respond to said criticism. This is not going to look good for him in the fans and the fighters' eyes. Even if he's not going to be there, Colby Covington and Leon Edwards are probably going to throw some shots his way regardless. How he couldn't show up, he's not ready for the spotlight and all that stuff. Vicente Luque seems to be very nice about the whole Ian Garry situation, so he's probably not going to say too much, but he can't be happy that Ian Garry's missing out because Vicente Luque doesn't get a payday now. He went through a training camp. We're several days removed from the fight itself, and now Luque can't even fight anybody. Hopefully they get a short notice replacement because, Luque deserves a fight. He was willing to go up against one of his friends, extremely respectful throughout the whole build-up so far. Vicente Luque is the one that's missing out most on all of this. Hopefully they can get him some kind of fight. And as for Ian Machado Garry, do you put this back together in the future? But can you rely on him at that point? This is only going to make him look worse in the spotlight. And not only that, he did say that he was going to show up in the press conference. So I don't know if him missing media day had anything to do about him being sick, because he did post, and so did his wife, that he's intending to show up in the press conference. If he was already sick, why would he say he will show up for the press conference but not for the media day? Aren't they both obligations, right? One is bigger than the other, of course, but they're just media obligations. The fight itself is all that really is going to matter here. It's a very interesting pullout. I give a fighter the benefit of the doubt if he's sick or injured, can't make the fight, but it is somewhat different with Ian Garry, as now everybody is going to believe that he's just not mentally ready for the spotlight, for superstardom and all that stuff. And not only that, he felt like his family is threatened and stuff like that. It seems like just because people made jokes about him. I don't know about his mental, man. So that's not fun news. We don't get to see the press conference with Ian Garry. We don't get to see a run-in with Sean Strickland potentially. We don't get to see a lot of fun stuff that was supposed to happen during this card. My next video is coming out very soon. The podcast is finished. It should be up within an hour. So be on the lookout for that, and I'll see you guys.